If you're feeling tired today, you're probably not alone. Clocks jumped forward last night, but daylight savings time is on the clock at the state capitol. I'm Joshua McKee, and this is ENN Now.
And I'm Melissa Carter. Braden Recker joins us in Tulsa with the latest attempt to end daylight savings time.
You may be extra sleepy today after springing forward this weekend. According to KFOR in Oklahoma City, State Representative Kevin West says Oklahomans are tired of the twice-yearly time change. He is now proposing to make standard time permanently because it would not need federal approval. Oklahoma would join Arizona and Hawaii in staying on standard time. You might remember last year that Governor Stitt signed into law to keep Oklahoma on daylight savings time permanently. The only problem, Oklahoma can't do that unless the U.S. Congress gives approval. West Newbill passed the committee last week. Reporting in Tulsa, I'm Braden Recker.
Oklahoma's school report cards could be changing. The Oklahoma House of Representatives passed legislation last week to remove chronic absenteeism as a measure on school report cards. The House will have to submit the proposed changes by August 1st to the U.S. Department of Education for approval. If approved, a different measure will cover missing class time.
State Superintendent Ryan Walters is seeking donations for the God Bless the USA Bible to place in classrooms. According to the AP, Walters is partnering with the country singer Lee Greenwood to get the Bibles into schools. The AP also says that Greenwood and Walters are teaming up to ask for donations to pay for the Bibles. Walters' push to include the Bibles in lessons plans has led to a lawsuit. Many schools have questioned the mandate.
A new website could give Oklahomans a deeper look into how state government works. Here's ENN's Harrison Vivero with the details.
According to a press release from Stitt's office, the newly launched Doge OK website will give Oklahomans a clearer view of how the state spends your money. The website provides data on state agencies, their employees, and project performance. Stitt says the site will help move toward a more efficient, responsible government. Lawmakers are supposed to receive a report by March 31st detailing findings and recommendations. Citizens can monitor updates and follow the initiative's progress online.
The legislation isn't the only topic that had a lot going on this past week. Our sports director, JJ Stinn, joins us with our sports news.
After a Sunday matchup against the Nuggets featuring the two frontrunners in MVP odds, the Thunder now have a 12-game lead in the Western Conference. The Thunder's lead on the 2 seed is now larger than the lead the 2 seed has on the 11th. The game heavily fortified SGA's MVP odds, outdueling the 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic and marking his 3rd game in a row with 40-plus points. SGA is also getting close to having the most games in a row with 20 or more points since 2000 with 58 games in a row. Shea leads the league in 20, 30, 40, and 50-point games this season and has now hit 2,000 points on the season before anyone else has edged 1,700. The OSU and OU women's teams had 2 heartbreaking losses in their conference tournaments. Both teams made the semifinal, and while the Cowgirls lost in OT to Baylor, the Sooners women's lost big to now SEC champions South Carolina. The 2 teams didn't leave without any hardware, though, with OU's Reagan Beers being named All-SEC First Team and Peyton Veerholst being named All-SEC Second Team, and OSU's Staley Hurd being named to the Big 12 All-Tournament Team. OSU did win a championship over the weekend, with their wrestling team winning their first outright team conference title since 2020 after a finals win from Wyatt Hendrickson.
A classic Oklahoma novel that became a movie and musical will become a movie once again? ENN's Kinsey Click has more.
Outsiders author S.C. Hinton has confirmed that the musical adaptation of her classical novel, The Outsiders, will be turned into a movie. The announcement was made on X, exciting fans of the story, which originally debuted as a book and has since been adapted into a Broadway musical. The musical, set in Tulsa, Oklahoma, received positive reviews when it premiered on Broadway last spring. The story of The Outsiders follows between 2 rival groups, the Greasers and the Sows. S.C. Hinton has not yet revealed when the movie will hit theaters.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to keep checking our website and social media pages for more news from our team of student journalists.